engineering mathematics, we have an iterative solution problem based on Newton-Raphson method and so on. There we have to find the value of a particular equation, say y or f of x, for different values of x. So it could be transcendental equation or pure trigonometric equation or only algebraic equation. And whenever we have two variables x and y, or only one variable x or only one variable y, we can find it directly instead of typing. For x square, x square is pretty simple. How do we do manual calculation? Minus 2 into 2. Suppose I have minus 5 into minus 5, I'll type and get the answer as 25. So minus 3.4 into minus 3.4, which is minus 3.4, I'll get the answer as 11.56. So instead of doing it multiple times, so for simple numbers we know the squares, it is easy. Instead of doing it multiple times, for simple equations also we can directly do in the calculator. Feed this equation in the calculator, and with just by giving the values of x or y, you can get the answers very quickly. So for non-trigonometric equations, whether you keep it in radian mode or degree mode, the answer in both are same and correct. But for trigonometric equations where it is involving sine, tan hyperbolic, sine hyperbolic inverse, you should always keep it in radian. If you keep it in degree also, you'll get the answer, but that answer is not correct. So in degree you will keep and give pi by 2 as 90, you will not get. In pi as 180, you will not get. You will get some answer, but it will not be correct. So for integration, differentiation, and whenever you're finding the value of a certain an equation, you better keep the calculator in radian mode, and the answer that you get in radian mode is only correct. Suppose I want to find the value of sine 90. Now sine 90 if I give, now it is in degree. Sine 90 is 1. Now if I want the same thing in radian shift mode, I select 4 sine. What is 90? 90 is pi by 2, so shift pi by 2. Now also it is 1. So there pi by 2, if I change it to radian mode and give pi by 2, sine 90 or sine pi by 2 is 1, and if I change it to degree, I will get the correct answer. But during differentiation, integration, and when you are finding the values of an equation for iterative solution problems, always keep the calculator in radian mode. Suppose I'll take the simple equation first, y is equal to x square. How do I do it? Alpha x. You can have the equation in any other variable, x, y. Here only two options are there, x and y. Alpha x square. Press calc, calc, then give the value. Sorry. The problem was earlier, why didn't we get? Because it was in matrix mode. So go to shift go to mode and press 1, so you'll come back to out of any other mode matrix vector you were in. Now alpha x square calc, so x is equal to minus 2 4. If it is for the next number, I have to press equal to. When I get x value, I have to type 1. Now the next number is 2. If I type 2 directly, I will lose it. So alpha x square calculator, whenever it is showing x only, I have to type 2. So for the next time, again I have to press equal to, then 3. For the next time, again I have to press equal to. When it is asking x, I type minus 3. If I give 4, next value is, say I want to find 4 square. I give 4 directly, I will lose that equation. Next you have x square plus y. Similarly, see now the calculator was in radian. You got the same answer. Shift mode and I make it to degree. You will get the same answer. So x square alpha x square plus alpha y. Then calculator, what is the value of x? 5. Value of y 0. Now press equal to answer. The next time, first press equal to. It is asking the value of x. Now give the value of x. Next y, it is minus 5. For the next one, so the answer, you can use s to d minus 4.84. This is what we got in the manual calculation also. So instead of doing it every time separately in the calculator or doing it side by side and doing it on your own, directly you can do like this. So next answer should be 7.4. So x is minus 2. Now y, what is it? It is asking feed it 3.4. Now 37 by 5. So 7.4. For the next one, say next time it is 5 and 0. Next time it is 0.4. If you directly type 0.4, you will lose that equation. Again you have to type and calc. So now it was in degree. Whether it was in degree or radian, we saw for non-trigonometric equations the answer was same. Now if it is sin x is our fourth problem. Assume it is sin x. Okay. So what is x? X is equal to 0, pi by 2, pi. Then what is sin x? Sin 0 is 0, sin pi by 2 is 1, sin pi is again minus 1. And so now in this equation, what I can do, sin alpha x, but observe here it is in degree. Calculator 0 I get 0. For pi by 2 I have pi by 2, but I have set the calculator in degree. So instead of changing it to radian, if I directly type sin 90, I may not get the correct answer. Next 180, it is 0. Now change to radian. Sin alpha x calculator. So instead of 180, I have to type it as shift pi. Again it is 0. So sorry, sin pi is 0. Next again equal to, it is showing pi as 3.14. Now it is pi by 2. Shift pi by 2. It is 1. So certain cases where it is simple equations like sin 0, sin x, whether you give it in degree or radian, whatever you get is same. But in most of the engineering problems, whenever we are doing differentiation, integration and finding the value of an equation, where the value of x is in radian, always give in radian, because x is in radian. Here x, if I had x in degree, then I would have got the same answer, 0, 1 and 0. Here x is in radian, 0, pi by 2 pi. So I have to change it to radian. How do I change? Shift mode, select 4 because it is radian. We will also explore how to give hyperbolic. You see hype here. Hype, sine, cos, tan. This is sine inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse. So if you want sine inverse, press shift sine inverse of alpha x and calculate. So what is, say for minus 1, it is pi by 2, minus pi by 2, like that. So we can also explore it for hyperbolic. For hyperbolic, press hyperbole. It is showing you option sine, cos, tan hyperbolic, then the inverse for the same. In this equation, it is tan hyperbolic x plus x. You can also take it for y. So tan hyperbolic, the option number is 3. So tan hyperbolic, I'll take alpha x plus alpha x, then calculate. X is 0, so it is 0. Next, x is in radian, it is pi by 2. Shift pi by 2. So the answer is 2.487, 2.4879. Again you can round it off. Press equal to when it is asking x, shift pi equal to 4.13. So instead of doing it in calculator every time, we see how easy this is. And if you set it in degree mode, the calculator, and x value is given in degree, then the answer might match. Otherwise, if the question, the x value is in radian, and here you know what is the degree version of the radian, and you give the same thing, you might not get the correct answer. So better always keep it in radian mode whenever we are using trigonometric functions, unless it is specified to take it in degree.